Hey loves, and welcome back to my channel, Aries. My name is Will, and today we are going to discuss my July 2020 Reading Rush Challenge. Hey, good morning you guys. This is Editing Will here real quick, and I just wanted to let you know that there was like a little bit of a change of heart. You already know how messy this channel is already, and yeah, but I just wanted to let you know that I changed my channel name to Reads because I want this channel to be a little more closer to home. I want this to be a little bit more of an open space between me and you, because that's honestly just the way that I am. Ilum is a nickname for me, well, given to me by my cousin, and I've just been using it with close people, and I kind of want to be that way with you guys. So just basically for here on out, I just want to let you know that my channel name will now be under Ilum Reads. Okay. Bye. First, I have to ask you for your forgiveness if I seem a little bit out of it, if I sound a little bit out of it. I had oral surgery this past weekend, so yeah, that was fun. Still dealing with a little bit of soreness, but you know, we're on painkillers, we are resting, and we are doing the thing. Yeah. First, I want to be honest with you guys. Initially, I wasn't really going to do this reading rush just yet, only because I'm still a newbie. And the past few days, I want to say maybe about a week now, like just my mental health has just been, yeah, like we're duking it out over here. However, because I promised my therapist, we're going to push through, because you know what, at the end of the day, we are warriors, and we're taking the time, you know, to do something that we enjoy, and we're going to fight through this. So yeah, but other than that, for those of you who do not know what the Reading Rush is either, the Reading Rush is a week-long readathon that starts on the day of July 20th this year, which was actually yesterday, and it goes to July 26th. To go along with the Reading Rush, the creators of the Reading Rush, my gosh, how many times can I say Reading Rush in one video? To go along with the challenge, the creators of the Reading Rush have created these daily challenges and just situations to get people to read and to actually the creators of the Reading Rush have actually set up these challenges where readers throughout the entire week can go onto their website, which I will link below, and win badges and just do like these daily YouTube challenges or Instagram challenges. Yeah, I am going to try to daily vlog along with the Reading Rush and everything. Because I am a slow reader, I highly doubt I am going to get through 7 books through 7 days. Only because, yeah, I'm a slow reader, and because of just my work schedule and just some other projects and things that I am trying to work through, as well as with just taking the time for like my mental health and, you know, just to get back on track and everything like that. Oh, also, if I do want to say though that if you know of someone who is struggling with mental health, be it whatever, please, please, please reach out to someone if you really, really need to talk to someone, because I am an advocate for, for everyone who is struggling with mental health, because you are here, because you were gifted with life. You belong here, and I don't ever want anyone to ever feel, that alone and everything like that. So if you ever need to reach out, I will be linking some websites with free resources, and with phone numbers if you ever do need to reach out. But also, please feel free to, reach out to me if you ever do need to talk. My door is always open. I am a good listener. If you need a sounding board, I'm here. So, if you want to DM me or email me within one of my social media links down below, or email me through my website, all of that information will be down below in the description. But let's get to the reading rush. Okay, so yesterday was the first day, and I didn't vlog yesterday only because oral surgery, pain, discomfort, life. However, I did read, because the first challenge was to read a book with a cover that matches the color of your birthstone. Okay, I ran into a problem because my birthstone is a diamond. I'm an Aries. And so I don't have any books right now that has like a diamond or looks like a diamond on the cover or anything like that. However, I kind of cheated a little bit because I did read Avatar: The Last Airbender graphic novel, The Search. And oh my gosh, you guys, I am completely in love once again with this series. Not that I ever fell out of love. I know that it doesn't match my birthstone, which is a diamond, but I am just going to put diamonds all over the cover, and we're just going to call it that. We're just going to be a little unconventional, unorthodox with our to-be reading blog, because that's how messy this channel is, and you know what? That's okay. So yesterday I read The Search within the Avatar: The Last Airbender universe, and The Search basically discusses what really happened to Zuko and Azula's mother, Ursa. If you have seen the show Avatar: The Last Airbender, you would probably recall within the last episode in season 3, Zuko, after imprisoning his father just for the turmoil and the destruction and mayhem that he caused throughout the entire 4 nations, has finally been imprisoned, and Zuko confronts him in jail and asks him, where is his mother? And we are left with just that question. And oh my gosh, you guys, it has caused such an uproar within the Avatar universe. We were lingering on this question for I don't know how many years. I remember watching Avatar: The Last Airbender within my early 20s. It was like early 2010-ish, around there, maybe earlier than that. I'm so bad with numbers and years, you guys. I'm so sorry. However, we were left with that question for that long until the graphic novel. The graphic novel actually came out, I don't know when, and I'm failing at this vlog, and I'm so sorry. But where was I? Okay. Anyway, we were left off with that question, and we finally discovered the answer. And you guys, the creators Brian and Michael, along with Jean Luen Yang and Gurihiro, I'm so sorry I'm butchering names once again. I'm a failure. It's okay. But what I loved what they did with the graphic novel is that they tied in so much of the backstory that happened within season 2 and season 3 of Zuko and Azula's past life. And we finally got so many of those answers as to the treasonous situations that Ursa committed, that was talked about in the series. We figure out what also happened to Zuko and Azula's grandfather, Azulon, what happened in that situation. And yeah, just so much has happened within this graphic novel that I don't want to give too much away. So I mean, like, if you guys can go pick it up, if you guys can read it online someplace, I do highly recommend you read this, because again, these guys do not disappoint, and it was just really, really fantastic how they pulled everything together. I fell in love with like these characters all over again. The only thing that I really didn't like, there's two things that I didn't really necessarily like, was that one, Toph was missing. My girl was missing. She wasn't missing, she just wasn't in it. She was off someplace else. She had other responsibilities to take care of. And so they kind of like, they didn't really have her in this novel. But within here, we figure out that Aang and Katara are now dating after the events that happened in season 3. However, like, their whole relationship dynamic just seemed pushed a little bit. Like, we understand, if you watch Legend of Korra, that they do marry and they have kids and everything, but like, it was just, their relationship just seemed a little pushed. There were things that Katara was saying and how she was acting that just didn't necessarily feel like Katara to me, but I digress. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads, just because it's really that good. And yeah. Okay, the next challenge is to read a book that starts with the word the. And I kind of already started that. I kind of already started reading this book and doing this challenge a little while ago. I started reading The Copper Gauntlet by Holly Black and Cassandra Clare within the Magisterium series. I read the first one earlier this year, and it was pretty decent. I honestly didn't mind it. The first one, the Iron Trial, the first one within the Magisterium series, gave me a lot of like Harry Potter feels, because we follow a young boy who is enrolling in school. The only difference in magic school, the only difference is that he and his father do not want him. The main character's name is Carl. They do not want Carl to go to this school, only because of what happened to Carl's mother there. Carl's dad believes that the school is just thoroughly evil, and secrets are slowly unraveling. Again, without like giving too much away. Basically, like, it is following like that sort of formula as Harry Potter, because there is this evil soul that was attached or put into Carl, and so basically everyone is afraid of him and who he is because of the antagonist's evil soul, the enemy of death. Soul is now basically has been implanted into Carl. And so Carl basically throughout the series so far is just worrying about if he's going to turn into this enemy of death and, you know, just destroy his friends that he now finally has. Basically, it's a fantasy coming of age sort of tale, and it is pretty good. Again, it's a fantasy novel, and you guys know that I love my fantasy novels, so I am looking forward to finishing this one here. The third challenge is to read a book that inspired a movie you've already seen. And for this one, I really was thinking about doing The Chronicles of Narnia because I've never finished them. Like, I started them many, many years ago. And I left off on The Horse and His Boy. And today I was actually going to pick them up while I was at work, but they were just too much money for right now to get the box set, and I wanted to just get them all together because I want to kind of do a vlog of where I read them all finally. However, we're just gonna have to wait on that because your boy is broke. That's life. But I decided to read The Fault in Their Stars because many years ago I did see the movie and I really did thoroughly enjoy it. Like, I enjoyed it more than I actually thought that I would. And I was told that the book is slightly different than the movie was. I'm not entirely sure, but I mean, we'll see. I've never cried at a book. So if the book is anything like the movie, or if the movie is anything like the book, you might see me cry on camera, which isn't a pretty sight. And I apologize beforehand in advance. The fourth challenge is to read a book that you touch. And all right, you guys, I'm just going to, I don't know. I don't know. I'm literally scared because I have to read a book that I touch. And okay, all right, here we go. I probably cheated, and I'm sorry because I looked at my bookshelves, but here we go. I touched, oh, I touched House of Blood and Bone, Crescent City by Sarah J. Maas. Now, I'm not really forlorn that I touched this book because this would be like the first Sarah J. Maas book that I have ever read so far. It's just that, you guys, this book is long. It's 799, 800 pages. You guys, I am not going to get through this in a week. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm failing. Again, you know what? We are going to give it the good old college try because that's all that we can do. The next challenge is to read a book completely outside of your house. With COVID going on, I tried not to stray too far. I mean, I was already a homebody before COVID-19 and everything like that. But I do have a front porch and I do have a backyard. It's a mess, but we're going to work it out. We're going to either read on the front porch, or we're just going to read either in my car, or maybe if the weather is nice enough, we're going to read outside in the backyard in a lounge chair with some tea or some coffee or a smoothie, and we're just going to call it a day and just let it be. The sixth challenge is to read a book in a genre that you've always wanted to read more of. I am afraid of reading horror. Totally cliche, I know, but my imagination, you guys, is seriously vivid. Like, it's bad sometimes, my imagination. But I do want to read more thriller and a little more horror-esque type situations. I have never read a Stephen King book in my life, ever. just because that's not my niche. I do believe that Stephen King is a fantastic writer. It's just reading his genre and his work, it frightens me. However, I did find Imaginary Friend by Stefan Chbosky, who was also the writer of The Perks of Being a Wallflower. He wrote a book, and this book has been highly acclaimed. It's a thriller slash horror book, and I'm really looking to get into it. I've seen some rave reviews about it. I can't really tell you what's it about right now. Okay, it says Christopher is 7 years old. Christopher is the new kid in town. Christopher has an imaginary friend. We can swallow our fear or let our fear swallow us. And we're just gonna leave it off right there. I'm a pansy, you guys. I'm sorry. Like, yeah. And the last challenge is to read a book that takes place on a different continent than where you live. And for that one, I chose A Gathering of Shadows by V.E. Schwab. This is the second book within the Darker Shade of Magic series. I read the first one earlier this year as well. Actually, I listened to the audiobook, and I believe I gave it 4 stars, and I just haven't gone back to it yet, only because like there were just so many other things on my TBR list that I just really wanted to read at the time. But I do think that right now is a good time as any to continue to get back into this world, because the setting takes place within like these 2 different Londons, which I thought was really cool. And also like this has great reviews as well, so we're going to get into that. All right, you guys, those are my books that I am planning on to continue to read up into this upcoming Sunday. Again, like I said, I am going to try to daily vlog depending on, again, how everything goes and how my mouth feels and just my mental health. I am going to basically try to take care of that, and just take it little by little, you know, because that's all that we can do. Yeah, so let's just get started, I guess. Okay, you guys, it is going on 5:30 on Tuesday. I just ate dinner, so I am full. I am good. The only thing I didn't do is make myself a cup of coffee or some tea, but that's okay. It's kind of hot right now, and it's getting dark outside right now because I think that it's about to storm where I'm at. Yeah, I'm going to continue with the Copper Gauntlet. I'm on chapter 5, so I'm going to read here a little bit, and yeah. You guys, this is, like I said earlier, this is giving me like such Harry Potter vibes, because the main character Call ran away from like his home, his dad. Well, here he found out that his dad, he thinks that his dad has like these plans, because like he found like the secret room that has like shackles tied to the wall, and there's like this mattress there, and like Call had made the assumption that his dad was just going to put him in there because he thinks that his dad believes that he is the enemy of death and that he's going to turn on everyone and hurt people. So Call ran away, and he ran away to his 2 best friends that he found in school, Tamara and Aaron. He goes to Tamara's house, and it just really reminded me of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, when Harry Potter decides to leave his Aunt Petunia and Uncle Vernon's house after being fed up with absolutely everything. And I'm just kind of like, I don't know, like I'm still getting into it. I'm just having like all of these like Harry Potter flashbacks, but you know what, it's all right. my gosh. Okay. I I kind of feel for Call because like in his headspace, I get it because, like I said before, like he is going around living his life with this soul from this evil person who basically used to be. I know that doesn't make a lot of sense, but basically, like the antagonist of the whole entire story, his soul is living inside of Call, and so Call is basically going around constantly thinking about it says that it says that Carl was the person who kept a mental list of potentially evil behaviors. And I'm just kind of like, what kind of like mindset like do you have to be in like to constantly think that way? And it's like Carl is like that type of character where he's constantly trying to do good and to make friends and to show the public that like he's not nuts, he's not going to turn into like this evil enemy of death. But it's just like his mind has become so used to thinking these thoughts, and it just reminded me of like certain situations that I used to have to like live through, and everything. Like my mind used to always go towards like those dark places like that. I remember as a child, I used to always think like, oh my gosh, am I evil? Like, am I mean? Am I this? Am I like this evil person? And it took such a long time for me to get out of that mindset. It took a lot of prayer, you guys. But like, I thank the Lord that I am not there anymore. You know, like we all have like our good days and we all have like our bad days. But like I said, I just thank the Lord that I'm not there anymore. But it just really got me thinking and really feeling a little bit more for like this character of Callum. Like I understand like where he's coming from now, like thoroughly. All right, you guys, I am going to take a momentary break, only because it is extremely hot in my room. I didn't want to turn on the AC or the fan because I didn't want the noise in the background with the video, but it is really getting hot in here right now. So I'm just going to take a quick break, and also I'm going to go take my medicine for my mouth and everything. But I will be vlogging again soon. All right, see you guys.